from the maker of the mighty Stone Saw. Introducing the more compact, but just as robust, scaled down saw we call the Basic. The Basic is easy to use, easy to maintain, easy to afford, and easy to generate revenue. The Basic was designed with economy and efficiency in mind. Get the job done and done fast. Less man hours, more productivity. The Basic is basically your answer to better, faster rock sawing. Now, the man who designed the mighty Stone Saw and its offspring, the Basic, here's Jim Braden.
Hello, I'm Jim Braden, and I designed the mighty Stone Saw. One thing I learned as I talked with customers is they wanted something smaller, something less expensive. They didn't want any bells or whistles. They just wanted a saw that would saw and make them money. I decided I would build the least expensive saw I could that would deliver the best service. I went to the power companies and found out that the largest motor I could start without a variable frequency drive or soft starter was 30 horsepower. I could start a 30 horsepower just like you'd plug in a fan. 30 horsepower will only turn about a 30-inch blade. Stone saws must run at a speed that for best blade wear, and for a 30-inch blade that's 900 RPM. You need a conveyor belt to carry the stone past the blade. Flat belts won't work because round rock stones won't stay in place on a flat belt. So we decided to use a V-belt. I took the basic design of my big saw, which you may have seen on this website, and cut it down to where it would be operated by one man. You can stand on the right side, load stone, walk down to the left side, and take it off. Now, stone will only saw so fast, so there's plenty of time to load 3 on the right side and go take 3 off the left. On the table up front, the stone has 2 sides. You don't want to throw one of the sides away, so we push it back up to front on that roller table. You don't need fancy rollers or conveyors to do that. Conveyors are nice. They cost money to build. You have to maintain them, and they also become a risk factor when fingers get caught in the rollers. So mine is just a simple roller. And we got all this together. We had a basic saw, and we thought that must be the best name for it, the Basic Saw. It saws, it has no bells, no colored televisions, no whistles, no electronic control panels. Function of this saw, pretty straightforward. Throw rock on the right side, let the conveyor belt carry it past the blade. It comes off on the left side where you can stack it, and what is left that you want to resaw is put back on the roller table and easily rolled up to the loading position. This saw is only 10 foot long. And when you stand on the right side, you're 6 foot from where you remove stone on the left-hand side. One man can do it. Now in the video, that's me there. I'm handling this saw easily. I'm a 65-year-old man. And if I can do it, certainly you young bucks can do it. And this was also a request from people wanting saws, as they wanted saws that didn't put them at the mercy of their employees not showing up to run it. They can run it by themselves with one man. If you're not sawing, you're not making money. So I decided so it can be repaired easily, because no matter what we do, bearings will fail, conveyor belts will wear out, saw blades will need to be replaced. You can stand flat on the ground, open a door, and reach the saw blade without having to climb on top of the machine. The blade replaces easily. All the bearings are standard bearings. You can pick them up locally, but if you buy the saw, we provide you a book and a photograph of each bearing and part numbers, and I'll tell you where I buy them, and I get my best price. So you're not going to be at my mercy. You can get this stuff at your local parts supply, or you can come to me. The conveyor belts have to be made up, but there's no reason they can't get them made up where you live, because I'll give you the dimensions of them. So what we have here is an American saw made in Tennessee. Everybody wants to know about how fast it will saw. In the video, I'm sawing crab orchard stone. Crab orchard stone has quartz in it. Quartz is very hard to saw. I'm not going to try and bamboozle you with some soft Bedford limestone that looks like we're cutting 1,000 foot an hour. That's actual sawing of actual stone that is hard to saw, one of the hardest to saw stones in the U.S. And you can see we're moving through it pretty well. If you want to cut corners, you raise your blade up about 1 inch. We provide a wrench so you can adjust the nut on top, and it raises the motor carriage up about 1 inch. You should already be deep enough because you've been cutting flats. If you need to adjust that out a little bit, there's a wrench on bottom that moves the motor in and out. When you cut down one side of a corner, you then rotate your rock around and cut the other side of it, and you've got a corner. So this thing will cut flats and it will cut corners. I believe this saw can be as productive as any, and it's priced right. Our introductory price for this saw is $46,000. It's priced low enough if you grow, you can buy another saw and have two men running two saws with less investment than you would having one of the great big saws. If you decide you're interested, you can give us a call. The phone numbers are available there on the website. That's my personal phone call. I'll speak to you. If you're interested in the saw, our terms are you put 1/3 down, 1/3 when we get ready to paint it, and 1/3 upon delivery. We can put this saw up on a tractor trailer, and if the distance is reasonable, we put it up on top of my truck and we drive up to your location and deliver it ourselves. We set it up for you and train your people, make sure that you're satisfied before we leave. The setup is free. That comes with the saw. Delivery, we charge $1.50 a mile, or you can make your own arrangements for delivery. And that's just to cover the price of the diesel. One question I'm sure you're asking yourself is, how long is it going to take me to pay for this saw? Well, that depends on what you pay for your stone, what you pay for your labor, what you paid for your machine, and what you sell your rock for, and how much you're able to saw. And one thing I can tell you, with one man operating, it's a low capital expenditure. You'll pay for this quicker than you will any other saw on the market. It's built durable to last you for years.
To order the Basic or for more information, call the numbers on your screen now.